Today is the very first time we have had the chance to visit during the month of December of 2024, so we have a lot to talk about. First up, I'm going to let you know how embarkation is going in the port of Port Canaveral for the Caribbean Princess. It's brand new that she is sailing from there, and I want to let you know how everything is going. Second up, it seems like those specialty desserts on Princess have gone up in price. Next, we are going to be talking about muster coming back in person, the muster drill in person on some cruise ships. Next up, we will be talking about a cruise line that has had to send out offers because they are overbooked, and we don't usually hear about that on this very specific cruise line. Next up, and finally, we need to talk about an update on the Star Princess, so let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Monday, it is December 2nd of 2024, and I want to remind you that we will be doing our live this evening. We always do it on Monday nights and Friday nights if we can. It will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and so we look forward to seeing you there. Bring your questions and come ready to have a fun time. Now, let's go ahead and start off with how things are going from Port Canaveral there for the Caribbean Princess. The Caribbean Princess just arrived there and is embarked on her cruise, her second cruise now for her season there in Port Canaveral. All of the reports that I am hearing are excellent as far as how that embarkation process is going. I'm not surprised. Port Canaveral is a very, very busy cruise port, and sounds like everything is going really smoothly. So when you go on your cruise on the Caribbean Princess, let us know how it goes. It sounds like everyone arrived. The embarkation process went smoothly, and they were on board, starting to enjoy their cruise immediately. Next up, those premium desserts that Princess offers. The price is now $17 each. If you really enjoy ice cream treats, you really enjoy your gelato, you might want to consider getting the Plus package or the Premier package. With that Plus package, I very often say it depends on what you're going to want to drink. It includes your gratuities and your Wi-Fi, and then I always look at the balance between how much that costs and that $60 a day. Well, I kind of left out these really special ice cream desserts. If you have the Plus package, you get to have 2 per day during your cruise. If you have the Premier package, you can have as many a day as you want. And so maybe it's not just on what you're going to drink that you need to consider. And by the way, it's not just alcoholic beverages that you need to consider. I know sometimes people think, well, I don't drink any alcohol, that package is not for me. And I don't really think that that is quite the case. And so just wanted to put out there that the price for those premium desserts has gone up, and so when you are analyzing whether or not you should get the Plus package, you might want to consider that if you're someone that really enjoys those ice cream desserts. And I will do another breakdown and talk about some things to keep in mind when you are trying to decide if it is worthwhile for you to get the Plus package or the Premier package. I think it's time for a refresh and considering some other things when we go through that. So keep your eye out for that coming. Now, this is a game changer, and I want to know in the comments if this impacts your desire to go on a cruise. This last weekend on 2 Princess cruises that I am aware of, they had the muster drill in person. So remember back to the days before COVID when you were assigned a muster station, whether it was the theater or wherever it was on board the ship, sometimes it's in a bar, wherever, you would have to go wait in that location. You'd have to wait until everyone had arrived. Then they would go through letting you know. They would play the thing that gives you the information on what you do in the event of emergency on board the ship, and they would also have crew members there to show you how to put on your life vests. Well, fast forward to COVID, and suddenly that became something that you would do on your own, and you had to check in at the muster station. You would watch the video either on your phone or on your stateroom TV and go down to your muster station and have, on Princess, you would have them swipe your medallion. And on another cruise line, you would simply swipe your cruise card so that they would know that you know where your muster station is. Well, this weekend on the Ruby Princess on their embarkation out of San Francisco and the Regal Princess departing out of Galveston, those were in person again, those muster drills. And I know that some people don't mind them. Some people were really not very happy with that prospect. And so I'm putting this out here. I have heard from different people that now they are going to be be doing those muster drills in person every 3 months. I've heard 4 months, I've heard 5 months, and I've heard 6 months. And so if any of you are on a ship right now and want to verify how often they are going to be doing those muster drills in person, let us know. I have been looking through all of the requirements that cruise lines have and looking for a change about that. I had also heard that people had an in-person drill on MSC not too long ago. And so if you are sailing on another cruise line, let us know if you have an in-person muster drill or not. It is interesting to know that someone on the Ruby Princesses last weekend pointed out they thought perhaps they were doing it in person on this cruise because on the previous cruise so many people had not completed the muster drill. Now, and so my guess is that means they did not watch it on their stateroom TV. It's really interesting to me that people don't do that. I'm actually a quite cautious person just by nature, and so I like to know what I'm going to do no matter what happens, and my brain just kind of thinks that way. So every time we go on a cruise, I watch the video, and I have seen it lots of times now. But every time I watch it, most recently I watched it for Celebrity. It's fun to me to see the differences between the different cruise lines, but they all share the same information. And so I want to stay up to date on everything, and I don't want to forget anything. So I automatically do that. So make sure that you do that. And rolling forward, it's just going to be really interesting to see what the cruise lines do in order to try to stem the tide of people that don't pay attention, don't watch their video so that they stay up to date with everything going on. Alrighty, let me know in the comments if going to the muster drill in person is a deal breaker for you. Would you not want to go on a cruise simply because you have to do that? Not me. I think it's really much more convenient to watch it on the stateroom TV or on my phone, and then just go have my medallion swiped on Princess. Of course that's easier. But if I have to go to the muster station, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to have a wonderful cruise. So let me know what you think in the comments. Next up, the Star Princess update. So I appreciate this. After we were talking last week, I was talking to you about some of the things that I have noticed and am hopeful with getting a new president on Princess. I mentioned that when I was just on the Celebrity Ascent that the casino was completely non-smoking. And I want to note that they don't have another casino on board the ship that allows smoking. Alrighty, if you are going to sail on the Celebrity Ascent and you are going to use the casino, it's non-smoking. So if you're a smoker, you're going to have to go up to where they have the smoking section otherwise. Now, I appreciate it. Someone was pointing out that on the Star Princess deck plans, they have the big casino area that we have always noticed on that deck plan for the main casino that will be a smoking casino. Then down the hall, you go past where the Makimoto Ocean dining is, and they have now got the non-smoking area for the casino. So they are going to have both a smoking casino and a non-smoking casino. I feel like we're seeing that roll out. I've hated to see what has happened to our Take 5 lounges on the ships that have the Take 5 lounge. Now about half of it is taken up with slot machines, and it's a no smoking area. The rest of the casino is still smoking, a smoking area, but that little area there in the Take 5 lounge is now a non-smoking casino area. To me, what does this say? It says to me that gaming is huge, and this is how the cruise lines make a lot of their money. And so just pointing that out, I don't know that that's going to go away. I wish we could have our Take 5 lounge back for what it was, but if I had to bet on it, no pun intended, I don't think they're going to give that back, but we will keep our eye out. So another fun thing, let me know in the comments, are you going to use the casino more now that there will be a non-smoking casino option? And if you are someone who does smoke, is having only a no-smoking casino a deal breaker for you as far as using the casino? So all these things I want to know. Okay, last. Okay, are you ready for this? This is big. This is really, really big. So apparently Viking River Cruise Line oversold their Christmas market river cruise that is supposed to be departing tomorrow. And so what are they going to do about it? I know that cruise lines, they always overbook because they think someone's going to cancel at the last minute, and they're going to be able, they're going to be able to accommodate everyone that they have booked. Well, they oversold it and people aren't canceling. And so what do you get? Okay, so of course they're sending out move over offers, right? To try to entice someone to not go so that they can have that cabin for people who aren't going to be flexible. So first of all, if you accept their offer and you don't go on your river cruise tomorrow, you get 100% refund of everything you have paid. You get an extra $5,000 refund check. You get to have complimentary cruise fare on your next cruise, which they want you to take in 2025, because everything for 2024 is sold out. And believe me, I've looked. I was slow. I was so busy in November. I kept thinking in the back of my mind, maybe I should pick something up for December and go on a river cruise. And you know what? It was too late a long time ago. I should have known this because I book cruises for people. But in the back of my mind, I thought, well, maybe there will be one left that I could go. And no, no, they are sold out. And 2025 is already booked an awful lot as well. And then finally, in 2025, if you go, you're going to get a complimentary stateroom upgrade. So if you already had, like if you had one of their window cabins booked, you're going to get a veranda now. If you had whatever it is, you're going to get an upgrade for whatever you've got. So it's a pretty sweet deal. If I were somebody and were super flexible and I thought that everything really might be okay, I might take that move over offer because it is so rich. So let me know in the comments, would you take that move over offer? I want to add tonight in our live, I'm going to talk about our Christmas market river cruise. I'm hoping that a few more people would maybe want to come. If not, I just want to make sure that everybody knows that that window is going to close because in the short run, I'm going to have to give some cabins back if we don't end up booking them. So I'm going to tell you all about it again this evening. So thanks for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you here again tomorrow, and I'll be talking to you all again really soon. Y'all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.